Asia is home to some of the most incredible wildlife on Earth. Today, we're counting down the 10 deadliest animals in Asia, ranked from the fewest human kills to the undisputed king of death. I'm Matt LaCrife, and you're watching Key Species Spotlight 10, the Asian giant hornet, 30 to 50 deaths. Meet the Asian giant hornet, also known online as the murder hornet, which honestly sounds less like an insect and more like a rejected supervillain name. These massive hornets possess extremely painful stings and venom strong enough to cause severe allergic reactions and organ failure. And unlike bees, they can sting repeatedly. Imagine a flying syringe fueled entirely by hatred. Even bees fear these things. A handful of giant hornets can wipe out an entire bee colony in hours. Nature really looked at normal wasps and said, let's make them angrier. Number 9. The box jellyfish. 20 to 100 deaths. The box jellyfish looks harmless, like a floating plastic bag, a very angry floating plastic bag. Its tentacles are covered in millions of microscopic stingers that inject one of the deadliest venoms in the ocean. Victims can experience intense pain, paralysis, and even cardiac arrest within minutes. Now, cardiac arrest when swimming is a real problem, because in most cases, victims often drown in an instant. And the worst part? You often can't even see it, because apparently invisible death noodles were something the ocean desperately needed. Swimming in tropical Asian waters suddenly feels a lot less relaxing. Number 8. The Bengal tiger. 50 to 100 deaths. The Bengal tiger is one of the most beautiful predators on Earth, and also one of the few animals that can make humans disappear silently. Most tigers avoid people, but injured, old, or desperate tigers sometimes turn into man-eaters, and once that happens, entire villages become terrified. Tigers hunt using stealth, patience, and explosive power. One moment the jungle is quiet, the next moment something orange with teeth has launched itself at you from a bush. Honestly, tigers are just giant cats, which means somewhere deep inside every house cat is a tiny psychopath dreaming of violence. Number 7. The saltwater crocodile. 100 to 300 deaths. The saltwater crocodile is the largest reptile alive today. And honestly, it acts like it knows it. These prehistoric predators ambush prey from the water with terrifying speed and power. Fish, deer, monkeys, humans, everything is food. Once they grab prey, they perform the infamous death roll, spinning violently underwater to tear victims apart, which is basically nature's version of a blender. And the scariest part? They barely make a sound before attacking. Imagine standing near calm water and suddenly realizing the river had opinions. Number 6. The leopard. 100 to 250 deaths. Leopards are stealth perfected. Unlike lions or tigers, leopards are masters of staying hidden. Some even live dangerously close to villages without anyone noticing. Leopards are incredibly adaptable and capable of climbing trees while carrying prey heavier than themselves. That's not a cat anymore. That's an assassin with fur. And when leopards become man-eaters, they are terrifyingly efficient. Imagine hearing something outside your house at night and realizing it climbed onto your roof. Absolutely not. Number 5. The Asian elephant. 400 to 500 deaths. Asian elephants are intelligent, emotional, and usually peaceful. Usually. During must, male elephants become highly aggressive due to surging testosterone levels, and an angry elephant is basically a living bulldozer. Human-elephant conflict causes hundreds of deaths every year, especially in regions where farms overlap with elephant migration routes. And considering an elephant can weigh several tons, you do not negotiate with it. The terrifying part is how quietly such a massive animal can move. Imagine hearing leaves rustle, then suddenly discovering a wall with tusks sprinting toward you. Number 4. The spectacled cobra. 10,000 to 15,000 deaths. The spectacled cobra is the world's longest venomous snake, and somehow that's only the beginning. A spectacled cobra can raise nearly a third of its body off the ground and stare directly into your soul. Its venom attacks the nervous system, causing paralysis and respiratory failure. And because it delivers massive amounts of venom in a single bite, victims can die quickly without treatment. But unlike many snakes, spectacled cobras are highly intelligent hunters, which means this isn't just a danger noodle. This is a tactical danger noodle with attitude. Number 3. The Russell's viper. Over 25,000 deaths. At number 2 is the Russell's viper, one of the deadliest snakes in all of Asia. This snake is responsible for thousands of deaths every year, especially in India. Its venom destroys tissue, prevents blood clotting, and can cause kidney failure. And unlike snakes that prefer escaping, Russell's vipers often stand their ground aggressively. They hiss loudly before striking with terrifying speed. Honestly, if nature gives something a warning sound, that's your cue to leave immediately. This snake is one of the main reasons snakebite fatalities remain such a major problem across Asia. And somehow, people still walk through tall grass wearing flip-flops. Humanity really loves gambling. Number 2. Stray dogs. 31,000 to 35,000 deaths. And ironically, number 2 on our list is man's best friend, dogs. Not sharks, not giant snakes, not crocodiles, dogs. Now, before every dog lover in the comments grabs a pitchfork, the real danger here isn't usually the bite itself, it's rabies. Asia accounts for the majority of the world's rabies deaths, and stray or unvaccinated dogs are responsible for most transmissions to humans. Rabies attacks the nervous system, and once symptoms appear, it is almost always fatal. Which is terrifying because the disease can start with something as small as a single bite or scratch. And in many rural areas, access to vaccines and treatment can be limited. The scariest part? Dogs are animals humans trust. Imagine petting what looks like a friendly puppy and accidentally unlocking one of humanity's deadliest diseases. That's emotional damage and biological damage. Honestly, nature making humanity's best friend one of the deadliest animals in Asia feels like the world's cruelest plot twist. Number 1. The mosquito. 50,000 to 70,000 deaths. I know this is not the first time that the mosquito is the deadliest animal a continent, but once again, the deadliest animal in Asia is the smallest, the mosquito. By spreading diseases like malaria, dengue fever, Zika virus, and Japanese encephalitis, mosquitoes infect hundreds of thousands, possibly over 1 million, people every year across Asia. And this usually translates to 50 to 70,000 deaths annually, which is honestly ridiculous considering they weigh basically nothing. Mosquitoes don't need claws, they don't need venom, they don't need muscles, they just bite and let disease do the rest. Asia's wildlife is breathtaking, fascinating, and absolutely terrifying. So if the jungle suddenly goes quiet, run. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and comment which animal terrified you the most.